guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on our YouTube account and we are checking out the Cursed Realms. So Cursed Friends did have a guide that updated just a couple hours ago, guys. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to cover it within here for the Burning Brute. And I love when it comes up a little bit early. Now, one thing, guys, right off the bat is Group 1 or Team Number 1. We can see, guys, that it is comprised of Baden, Queen, we have Mortis, we have Lorzen in here, and we do have Oden. This has changed. That is right, guys. So best in slot, it says a lot of players are finding that Queen has been replaced by, you guessed it, none other than Edwin. That is falling within this slot, guys. Now, again, I know a lot of players do not have him built, so Queen is still going to be the best in slot. But as of now, this is the best in slot team, and it actually shows it with the Owl. So swapping from the Fire Breather up to the Winged Owl. So again, this is the best in slot team. I'm going to run through the teams here. We're going to do our 5 attempts. Hopefully I can score a little bit higher. I will put a link to the guide down below as I go through these teams, because a lot of players do utilize these teams and score way better, which is really cool. They do score a lot better when we go through and we do these guides. Now, second team, of course, the Awakened version of Belinda is the one that actually runs in here with Palmer and a couple different heroes. Now, I use the old subset where it was this combination with, again, the Awakened version of Taylene in here. The big reason for this, guys, is I don't have Belinda built out to where she needs to be. I actually have the Awakened version of Belinda right here, only at Mythic. Mythic Plus, so she is very close. I need one more copy for Ascended, then 2 more guys to actually engrave her. And this formation, again, this best in slot formation will change at that point. Now, again, the Rock Lizard is the primary in here. I use the Lizard because of the build, again, that I'm running here, that we can actually amplify the damage that Scarlet is putting out within this formation. So looking at formation number 3, starting to see some variations in here. Now, this one, of course, Orthos. The big driving factor in this one, guys, is the Awakened version of Taylene has to be a lot stronger than Silas, which is where a lot of players do fall short, guys. You want to make sure, again, that the combat rating overall is lower. So we have 7.2 right here. And then, of course, Taylene, looking right here, is 9.7. Big thing with her, guys, is I did engrave her a little bit higher. We also do have a plus 37 signature item on her, because that will ensure that she is the strongest, guys, within this formation. Again, this is the best in slot formation. Now, looking at the next one, and I'm going through the guide over here on the left, we have Leonardo, we have the Awakened version of Solus, we have Khazard, we have Raku, and then we do have Mishka in here, and of course we are running the Dreary Ball, or excuse me, the Tufty Ears within this formation. Again, this is the best in slot for Team 4. Team 5 gets into Brutus and Kanisa and Rook. Again, if I had Kanisa and Rook a little bit built up a little bit higher. Now, one of the interesting ones in here, guys, is a sub for Scrag is actually Edwin in this game. And I feel like this is one of the biggest ones that changed formations. So again, a lot of players are running Kanisa and Rook in here. But in addition, guys, I'm going to take out Frampton in here. And again, we're going to swap out this best in slot team. So it's running Brutus. It is running Kanisa and Rook, which I know I do need a little bit higher furniture in here. It is running Peanut. And then, of course, guys, Mulan has moved into this formation. So this is one. If you don't have the Awakened version of Brutus, a lot of players are subbing in Olgath, which, of course, is the brand new Hypogean hero. I don't have him built either. So I'm hoping this formation is going to be really key for me. Again, some players also do put in Lucretia. So that is kind of the big one. A lot of players do put in Lucretia in here. But again, I want to try this out with a couple different things. We've scored pretty well in here overall. And then our final best in slot formation is running Lucretia within this one. Again, if you don't have Lucretia, a lot of players are running the Awakened version of Thane within here. And it does run Drez. Unfortunately, I do not have Drez built out a lot. But in here, we are running Talisman to go ahead and build it out, guys. So let's go ahead. We will auto battle this. We will get our 5 attempts in here like I normally do. And I'm hoping some of the teams, we're at 16% right now. And interesting, I got the trial version of Edwin in here to see exactly how he was going to work out. So I'm hoping, again, based on this, that we do a little bit better. Very questionable, and you have to pay attention to some of the formations in here, guys. The big thing is seeing kind of where you're ranked there is a very, very big RNG factor when it comes to the Cursed Realm, the Twisted Realm. Running more attempts will actually yield you better results because it evens them out a little bit, which again, I feel like the Knisa and Rook sub in here, I would probably have to change it up a little bit, which I might. But right there, guys, goes from a 16 to a 12. So that was a really, really good RNG aspect. I want to check out that fifth team, see exactly where we did land. 19 billion, almost 20 billion damage in there. But I want to see where that team was landing. 19.8. Or what was the second one? 19.7, 19.4. Where is my fifth team at? So 1 billion. Look at that, guys. 509 million. So I'm going to take this one. I'm actually going to swap it up a little bit because I'm going to drop out Knisa and Rook. And I'm going to try putting probably Joan in here. So I want to try it one more time. I know I use some diamonds in here, but again, guys, 100 diamonds in here. Very, very nice. So the subs for Knisa and Rook. So we have Queen within here as being one sub. So again, Queen moving from that first team up to this team. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to auto battle this one single time just to see if we can get a little bit better. Joan is a substitute in there. Tamaris is a substitute in there. Even Vathiel is a substitute in there for Knisa and Rook, which 18-8. So see, not much of a big difference in there. Seems like my built Knisa and Rook. Again, I need to get some more furniture on Knisa and Rook. But let's try Joan in here. And I know, again, there's a pretty big RNG factor with this. But I'm hoping getting the buffs out there with Joan, even putting Vathiel in here can score a little bit better because those are heroes that I have built up a little bit higher than we do have Knisa and Rook. Let's see, guys. See 12 right there, 17. So a big damage RNG, which again, it might not even have any bearing on Team 5. But I'm going to drop this out and we're going to swap Vathiel in here just because I do have him built, guys. And I'm going to do my last 3 attempts with Vathiel, see if we can score a little bit better than 12, possibly getting a little bit higher. But again, we know Edwin, and I knew from the start, looking at Edwin, that we were going to see him really make a big impact with the Cursed Realm. Just because of the dynamic of the hero build itself. So again, it seems like Edwin is going to be used, and I really feel like he is going to be used in a couple of these, again, just because of his build out, the way that he is designed. I feel like he is really going to be impacted. So 18.4. So again, Knisa and Rook was still the best one in here, guys, when it came to Team 5. Even there, guys, doing almost nothing. But look, Mulan doing a lot more damage in there. Could also use some higher pets, but I am very happy looking at 12. That does give us, hopefully we can stay, give us some time emblems, also give us some cards within there. Got to finish out the Awakened version of Belinda, which is going to be huge, guys, because I already have a lot of her built. We have enough Stargazer cards to build her up, so I'm hoping with the cards that we get, we're going to be able to finish her. So, all right, guys, that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I'll also put that link to the guide down below. Definitely check it out. Hopefully you can score a little bit better if you do let me know. And as always, thank you guys for watching.